Morning, everyone. My name's Louise, and I'm from Gypsy Rose Divination. If you want to find out more about my readings and my mediumship and my flower readings and my ribbons and my charms and my tea leaves, I've got lots of guides. And actually, I've got some, probably not meant to promote this, but I've got some free competitions on my website now if you'd like to enter. I don't know if that's allowed, but they're free anyway. But my website is www.gypsyrosedivination.com if you want to find out more about me. Today, I've got my tea leaf reading cards. There's so many of them that I was talking to Veronica, the moderator, they might fall on the floor. And I've got really bad hay fever today, so I might have a sneezing fit. I've got a really old deck here called the Side Cards. I haven't used them for a very long time. I got them in Glastonbury very many years ago, and I thought it's about time I brought them out again. I've got a Disney inspired deck there, a tarot deck. And I've got a Secret Garden Oracle cards. And of course, you know, if you've seen me before, I work with charms a lot. There's a little wish card there for us all. So please, can I have your messages today? Let me see who Spirit wants to work with. Hi, Kim. Morning, Kim. Morning, Christine. Morning, Marianne. Marianne Harris, would you like a card? Okay, I'm going to get a card for you, Marianne. Marianne, what does Spirit want to say to you today? My cards here are going quite yellow. I've had them that long. So we have Father. So I don't know if that's relevant to you at the moment, Marianne. It's the number 13 on the card as well, which may mean something to you. Maybe something significant happened when you were 13 years of age. There's a man and his son, and they've got a bow and arrow. So if you look at that card, your dad is in spirit. So I feel like possibly your dad's come to say hello today. And as I say, I don't know, I'm drawn to the number 13. If anything happened that was significant when you was 13 years of age, or did you live at a number 13? So your dad's come to say hello today. Let's come to see what he has to say. So we've got a card here that says February. So I don't know if that means anything to you. And we have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. I don't know, because I'm thinking now of like a carriage, you know, like a wedding. Is there a wedding in the offing, Marianne? Is there something about a wedding, or it's almost like a stagecoach I'm seeing? And we have a tulip, great passion. Now, because we've got the carriage and the tulip about love, I don't know if there's your dad wants to talk about a wedding. Would that be your mum and dad's wedding? Does this mean any? You've been married a long time. Does your dad want to talk about your marriage or your mum and dad's marriage? Because it feels very nice. This definitely feels like something about a wedding. Perhaps he's just commenting on how lovely your relationship's been. Let's see what else we can see about this. Okay, this is nice. We have the 9 of Pentacles here, and it says you love tulips, one of your favorite flowers. Prosperity and reward. And if you can see the tiger cubs there, they look very close. So this feels very nice to me, Marianne. Let's see what else we can see. So I feel that your dad's is proud of you and your husband, if that makes sense. We have a tortoise, or a turtle rather. A turtle is about they move very slow, and it's about keep plodding forward at a slow but steady rate. So I feel that's what it's about at the moment. Just keep going. with what you're doing. Now, this is like a tower or a bridge. It can represent a bridge. But when I get this one, I always think of Paris. So I don't know if there's a connection with Paris or France with you. You've been through many challenges together with hubby, but the romance is there. Would the latest challenge have been in February at all? But it's saying that you're very strong, because the carriage is almost like when you got married. And it's a carriage. It's like you're on a journey. It does say journey there, a journey either physical or mental. So this marriage journey you're on with your husband, it's a journey you've taken together. You decided to get married, the love, the tulip, the passion, and you decided to take this journey through life together. And I just feel that it's your dad's come today, whatever the challenges are, to keep strong. The tunnel or a bridge, it's the tunnel, like going to a train tunnel, and it's dark and you can't see where you're going. But right at the end, there's, you visited France way back in the 80s. Maybe was that a romantic time for you? Perhaps it is the city of romance, isn't it? So this tunnel we've gone in, it's dark, but then there'll be a light at the end of February. Okay, you had a fallout with so-called friends. Okay, I think maybe your dad's brought that attention to you there. So yeah, you're in this tunnel, and there's light. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. So you may possibly feel a bit down in the dumps at the moment, on your own in France. Okay. Okay, what have we got here? We've got, that says believe. Probably can't read that. And then we've got a bicycle. The bicycle's a bit like the turtle. It's moving along slowly at your own, under your own steam, at your own pace. So I don't know, that the falling out with the friends. What I feel your dad's saying is that you've devoted a lot of your life, obviously, to your husband, but maybe it's time to seek out more of a social life and find some new friends. If the friends that you've had aren't working, to seek out some new friends. You're feeling losing hope in reconciliation with a daughter. Oh, okay, bless you. Right, let's see what we can see with that. Okay, this card here says move, a rolling stone gathers no moss. Dad would know about this estrangement. Okay. So the message here is to move, not necessarily to move house, but it's like to get going in life, to perhaps you've been feeling a bit stuck, and just to shake things up a bit, if that makes sense. Let me see what the advice is about your daughter. Let's have a look. We'll get 3 cards here. You see, it's all feeling quite positive, really, Marianne, because we've got 4 of Wands, community, celebration, and that is like, I think in the tarot, the 4 of Wands is like it's like a home. It's like being at home with your family. We've got optimism there, and there's oh, what's his name? You tell me. I've forgotten his name. His name's gone. Yeah. Anyway, you can see who that is. Pinocchio. And then we've got 6 of Wands, success and reward. So that these are all quite positive, really. So maybe it's the time to try and sort things out with your daughter, because there is some optimism there. Now, I feel drawn to little Pinocchio here. Would you, and I feel drawn to the lies. Would you understand lies, some sort of lies around the daughter, the situation with you and your daughter, Marianne? You know, Pinocchio used to tell lies, didn't he? So there's some, shall we say, there's some untruths been told, or something's not quite right there. That's what I feel with this situation. But we've got success, and Pinocchio would be lies that were told about me from ex-family. Okay, as long as you understand that. But we've got success and victory and reward here, and we've got the genie. So the genie in the lamp, I feel that trying to sort this situation out with your father, the thing would be like the genie is to make a wish. So I would ask your spirit guides, ask your dad, because your dad's come through today, or at least a father figure. Ask your dad to help, because it does feel very positive. There's the optimism there, there's the family celebration, and there's the success and the wish granted. So it doesn't feel bad at all. Relates. It doesn't feel bad at all, Marianne. Maybe just the fear it's just fear, perhaps, because of what's gone on in the past. And maybe it's to do with what's been happening since February. Now, where are we now? March, April, May, June. That's like we're 4 months on now. So things change, don't they? We're going through the seasons. So this, like, we're in the summer now. There's a chance to because we've got the tulip, can't find the tulip now, but the tulip's about passion, things to heat things up. And you know, we've got the move card, just it's like shake things up, feel the passion, feel the warmth, feel the energy, feel the love for your daughter, because I'm sure you do love your daughter very much. And I think the onus is on you, but you just got to ask spirit for help. I was losing hope, so thank you. I will try to stay more patient and optimistic, as well as the patience. Though it says move, so I think you've got to make the first move here, Marianne. But if you're feeling nervous, ask your dad in spirit for help. I sent her love. We'll carry on doing that. That's the best thing you can do. So I'll leave the love with you. Your dad is around, and the little boy here, he's got the arrow. So I don't know if there's a Sagittarius in your family at all, because that's the archer, isn't it? But I feel the saying, your dad's saying, aim high, aim high, aim for the success. Aim for the success. That's a success card. So aim high, and this will get sorted out. But you've got to move and get things sorted, get things going. So thanks for that, Marianne, and I hope it all goes well. Right then. Now, somebody came on last time and they kept saying they were wanted to have a reading with me, but I've forgotten what your name was. Can't remember from one week to the next. Right then, let's have a look. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Marianne. Bless you. I'm glad it helped. Holly. Holly. Hi, Holly. Let's see what spirit have to say to you today, Holly. Holly, I think like a connection with dogs with you. Is it you that's got dogs, or a dog, or somebody in spirit? I feel dogs around you, Holly. I feel dogs around you, and quite big dogs as well. Like, well, I'm not very good with dogs, but big dogs. A big dog, maybe in spirit. You have a dog. Is it quite big? Okay. Oh, okay. Right. We need to find some upliftment for here, because it says a Labrador. Okay. Yeah. We've got destruction. Now, don't be alarmed by this. Let's work through it. Oh, so it's like, A black lab. Yeah, we've got like a tower or something. Look. Ooh, so we've got to find why this says destruction here. It feels very medieval, almost like a Henry VIII Anne Boleyn type thing. Like, you know, the destruction of the monasteries. I don't know if you're interested in history, Holly. But would you understand something has fell apart recently in your life? Oh, okay. Now we need to really find some upliftment here, because it says broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. I don't use these, you like history, I don't use these cards much, because I like things to be more uplifting. But would you understand something that's about to move house? Okay, we've got love, and we've got a pig. Beware of greed. Interesting. So why have we got all this negative stuff going on? Not very positive. Would you understand somebody has been greedy around you recently, Holly? There's been some sort of communication with your family, and it's fell apart. It feels like, you know, when somebody in the family asks for money and it's not granted. Does that make any sense? Moving away from a neighbour that has been in a relationship with. Okay, right. Let's see what else we can see. So you're pretty estranged from the family. Okay, would you understand that the family dynamics were quite destructive? Right, this all does seem. Are you in a relationship, Holly? Because we are getting stuff about emotions and love. There's some clarity. It says, yeah, we have. That could be the new emotion for the new home. You're moving home, which is good. We've got clarity and truth here, but we've got disappointment. And this is probably, like you say, around the family. So we've got two things going on there. We've got the house move. He's not great with your kids. Okay, are you moving house with him? Because, yeah, we've got disappointment, a little bit of disappointment. And I'm not sure whether it's around the family or your other half. You're moving with him. Okay. Well, there's some clarity coming in your mind. So, let's have a look what else there is. Do you know the name Thomas at all? Right. Oh, you're moving away from him. Oh, okay. So you're moving away from your the relationship you're in. Oh, let me get this straight. You was in a relationship with your neighbour, and you're moving away on your own. Is that right? Okay, right. So we've got a rainbow here, which is very nice. So there's only good things for the future. So you're in a relationship. You was in a relationship with your neighbour, and it's broken up, and you're moving away on your own. Then you've got problems with your family. Okay, is that right? Okay, thank you. Was it the ex that, I presume this is your ex? Was it the ex that was a bit greedy? Also, the pig. Oh, I don't like to say this really. Was the ex a bit slovenly at times, shall we say? But they say that pigs are clean, aren't they? So I don't really know. Is that greedy? Was your ex greedy? I don't know. Anyway, yes, the disappointment in love. But maybe there's a new love coming, or it could be the love for yourself, your self-love. Yes, not broken up, but most likely will be. Yes, I guess he's selfish. Okay, thank you for confirming. I've got it straight now. I've got it straight. Thank you. So that's what the destruction is here. The destruction. Okay, but it's it feels, rather than just a potential breakup, it feels quite dramatic. So yes, not that giving. It feels quite dramatic. So would it be, Holly, that you're having to, it's been a very difficult decision to move away, and it feels more impactful than it should. It feels like a whole new life. You've got mixed emotions. Okay, right. Let's see what we've got to say. I don't know if you've got a connection with Dorset in the south of England at all. That came in there. Right, we've got here difficult. Oh, you got a child together, right? Twilight, surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. But you've got other children. Okay. So there's quite a bit going on there. So the destruction probably feels like, oh no, it's something else has gone wrong. Your dad's English. Yeah. Okay. Right. Just feel there's something in Dorset, the south of England. Now, I'm being drawn to, I don't know if you've ever been to Dorset. There's you're pregnant. Oh, okay, bless. You've got a lot going on. Ah, right. Well, that's the new emotion for the baby. Look, they've got the little teapot there as well, bless. So, right. Let me see what Spirit have to say, because you've got such a lot going on. So you've got your dog, your Labrador, and you're pregnant, and you've got your children. Okay. Just hearing magic, 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 magic. Right. It's complicated. Okay. Now, would you understand why I've just heard Downton Abbey? It could be literally that you've watched it, or he gets angry. I don't like that at times. Very bipolar. Okay. Would you understand? I feel it's. Do you feel like you've been a servant? You know, in Downton Abbey, I've not really watched it, but it's. Do you feel like there's them and there's us, like the working class? Do you feel a bit like that's what they're trying to make me feel, that you've been a bit like almost a servant to other people. You're always looking after other people. You do care for him, like past life connection. I feel that you've worked really, really hard throughout your life, Holly, and often sometimes been a bit downtrodden, you know, like servants are. Yeah, so it's like you would like a bit more respect from others, and I don't know if you feel a sense of what they call poverty consciousness, and like, you know, class. Yeah, there's like because despite what they say, they still feel like it's a class system. There's us and there's them, and you're part of the working class, and then there's those. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Right. So there's a lot of love coming for you here. And yeah, I just feel very drawn to like service to others. And you'd like to sort of escape that in a way. Okay, what else would you like to say? Now I'm seeing like you getting on this, they look down on you, bless you. Yes, I understand that, thank you. So, you know, I'm seeing like a servant girl getting on a horse and really galloping away. So I do feel like there is an escape but it's like you need to escape. It's all been shown quite symbolically here. And the escape feels to be like we're in the countryside, and this is to the sea. So it's like you're on a horse and you escape into the sea. Would you understand that the seaside, around the sea, the water makes you feel a lot happier, being near the coast, being near water? Because I don't know where you live in the world, but it feels like if you took your children, if you were able to take your children to near the sea or water or a lake or a river, that would be fun for all. I'm seeing bucket and spades, and yes, yeah. If you because the weather's, I don't know where you are, it's summer here, but if you was able to take your kids to the seaside, that's what spirit would like for you. Take your kids on a day out to the seaside and start to have. Yes, brilliant. That's what I'm getting, because we're on this horse and we're galloping to the sea, and then you've got your children and your buckets and spades. It would really uplift you. Try and find a few days out this summer to the seaside and just play with the buckets and spades. I don't know how old the kids are, but whatever, ice creams. But it'll be really good to get the air, the fresh air and the sunshine, because they want you to have you wanted to live but move into the city. Okay, but there could still be water. There must be some water around where you go in, like either a river or a lake or something like that. They just want you to have. I think it was more the feeling of going out with the kids to just be together and forget about. Try and have a day off from forgetting about exes and boyfriends and difficult family situations from the past, because it has been quite destructive. But the most important thing now is you and your family, your little family, your children, whether they're small or grown up, and just, it's positive thinking for you and your family for the future. Is like, and you've got angels in spirit watching over you, and you just need to ask them to help. Okay, thank you. So thank you, Holly. So yeah, try and have some days out with the children, preferably by water to the sea where you can play. I'm seeing donkeys as well. I don't know where, if you live near if there's any donkeys near you, but it's that sort of thing. We have horses and donkeys and dogs, animals, donkey sanctuaries, anything like that. Places, inexpensive places where you can take the children and give them good memories, so that you have some awful memories, sad memories, but give them some good memories for the future. So I'll leave the love with you, Holly. Well, everybody's looking out for you, and I wish you well, and I hope the move goes well and you get to have some nice family time this summer. And I'm not going to say what to do about your other half, your boyfriend or partner, whatever, but do what feels right for you. Put yourself first and your children. That's the most important thing. Okay, thank you. Trish Cook. Hi, Trish. Let's see what we've got for you today, Trish. Ooh. Right. We've got peace. But as I pulled it out, it was upside down. So it's nice to get some peace. We've got a church here, or a abbey, or a monastery. I don't know if in your family history, Trish, you've had some religious people that went to church. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we've got a unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. That's nice. We have a desk. Pay attention to your work. And we have funnel. Period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. Your family's Catholic. Okay. Have you got lots of duties? I don't know if you've got a job, a career, but I feel there's frustrations about whatever you're doing on a day-to-day business. And this feels work related, or whatever you're doing on a day-to-day business, day-to-day work. Feel there's perhaps some letters to be written, or there's some typing to be done, some computer work, something like that. We've got a axe there. Ooh, and we've got a skull. Oops. You cannot work at the moment. Okay, so there's a frustration around that you can't work at the moment. I feel that what with the skull and the axe, there has been some bad luck regarding the work situation in the past. And this has been causing you to not have inner peace. Okay. But we've got an achievement here. So, would you understand? Are you studying? There's something to do with a desk, though, Trish. Are you on some sort of course or learning something new? It's like there's something to do with writing or typing. Because if it says achievement here, decision, or would you like to be doing a course for the future? You know, this is all about career. That's what I feel here. It feels like a change in direction, because it's on about a bit of trouble with neighbour over a fence I put up. Okay. It's on about using your intuition. Okay. But okay, so you're on about the neighbour. Spirit are on about work, though. Okay, let's have a look at the neighbour, see what they want to say about the neighbour. Right. The neighbour. Would you understand the name Colin at all? Colin. All right, I'm trying to find an open circle to do this. Okay, so that's like a course, isn't it? Right, okay. We've got a cat here. So regarding this is about the neighbour and the fence problem. The cat has to be free to roam where it wants, doesn't it? And it likes its independence. So obviously fences are boundaries, aren't they? So yeah, I can understand that. you want your freedom regarding the neighbour. You want your freedom. You want your independence. And I can see about the boundaries there. I don't know why it's saying karma for the neighbour though. So whatever happens with the neighbour and the fence, try and hang on to your independence. That's what the message is really. But regarding some sort of decision about a change in direction, this is about your potential career, whatever you're doing now. But whenever you go back to work, you don't know, Colin, whenever you go back to work one day or whatever you're going to do in life in the future, there's a change in direction. And if you think it's the open circle, then this feels like, because it's a unicorn, I feel that if you want to find an open circle, it's like you're going to be able to spiritually go quite deep. Colin Walker runs an open circle and development group. Oh, thank you for that, Veronica. I won it with a fence of council, said it. Okay, so it stays there. Okay, so you have got your boundaries and your independence. That's what the cat's saying there. So that's good. Okay, right. So regarding the open circle, there's a Colin. Maybe that's a direction to go with. Perhaps Veronica can provide you with those details. But if this is about the change in direction, it feels almost like, though, this if you do go to this open circle or any open circle, it's going to be almost like a job. And there's lots of writing. And I don't know if you will be like doing some inspired writing or what they call automatic writing. But this does feel like from almost like quite a higher spirit consciousness. So this is quite for the future, and it feels like something that will go on for many years. So that's the speaking as well, because I'm coughing. So I do feel, Trish, you could do this sort of thing, but it feels, because we've got the unicorn there, it feels quite something that's almost in your imagination. I feel you've got a vivid imagination, Trish. And there may be something, if you wish to develop spiritually in the future, writing. That sounds great. Okay, so perhaps look up Colin, because I got Colin and also got George as well, George. So it's a bit vague because it feels this is something, it's almost like your life purpose, really. Something that will go on for many, many years, but you've got to go on this course first, or this circle, which is like a course, isn't it? There's some sort of development thing, if you wish, it's there, and it's writing, and it's almost like, unicorns, angels, fairies, a little bit different to mediumship, perhaps. But I do feel there's a desk and it may involve some sort of writing. So that's what I'm getting for you, Trish. But George is your uncle. Okay, let's have a look what else there is. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It says, dare, take a risk and fly. So take a risk. It's time to take this risk with your spiritual development, if you wish that to be. But you've got to get in the right place, and you've got to want it first. So that's what they're saying, because I think Spirit have work for you, but it's something brand new, and it's almost going to feel like a job. So whatever you do, if you're not working at the moment, an ordinary job in the future, this will be almost like a way of life. That's what I'm feeling. It's a big thing. So make the decision now, because it will lead to success. But you've got to be patient with it. So this thing is going to be several years. So that's something that could be for the future if you want it to be, Trish. So I'll leave the love with you. Also got the name Philip just coming in there, Philip. Or it could be even a surname, Phillips. So thank you, Trish. Kim Burns. Kim. Oh, I'm glad you're excited about that. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's a big thing. So, but you've got to do it. You've got to do it. You've got to get going with it. Kim. Let's see what we've got for you today, Kim. Kim. Kim, would you understand somebody around you, or is it you, or somebody in spirit that almost had a bit of an obsession with cleaning? Cleaning, polishing. Right. We have prison here. Excuse me. And I don't know if you feel like you are in prison at the moment almost. Do you feel like you can't get out? Is it you that's feeling like this at the moment, that you're stuck in the house with your hands tied? Or is it somebody around you? Okay, your other half. Oh, bless. Okay. Okay, this is very, very nice. We've got a diamond here. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Your uncle was in prison, and I do also feel like that too. Is your uncle in spirits? I don't really go out. Kim, is your uncle in spirit, or is he with us? We've got like a diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And we've also got a bouquet, compliments from an admirer, which is very nice. And we've got a bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So this does feel like the relationship with your other half. Would you understand? It's either you could be giving your other half a gift or something, or they're giving you a gift. Is there a celebration coming up, a big birthday or an anniversary? It feels like something nice for the pair of you to do together and go out and get dressed up. Your uncle's in spirit and he was in prison, so maybe he's with us today. I don't know if you know the name Pat. Could there be an Irish connection around, Kim? Oh, there's a wedding. Is there a wedding coming up? Okay, because we've got the diamond and the bouquet. So I feel there's a chance for you and your other half to go out and get dressed and have a nice time. I don't know if there's a Pat and if there's an Irish connection. Not your wedding. Can't take a Pat. Okay. This is nice. We've got the sun, vitality and optimism. I feel this wedding is going to be quite nice, actually. Lift everybody out of the doldrums. Almost like a turning point, because we've got the bridge there. We're overcoming something. I feel all the people that's going to this wedding, there's like lots of chatter and it feels very nice, and maybe some tensions around the family or friends could be being solved there. So you feel like you don't go out much because that's why the prison there. Your uncle, I don't know if you know the name Gary. Would you understand somebody that does like building work or painting, like a builder does painting or something like that? Like almost does up houses or something. Yes, it'd be nice to meet up for a good occasion for once. Okay. Right. So I feel like there's maybe a builder around. Was it your uncle that was a builder? I feel like your uncle got the blame for something. Okay, let me see what the uncle wants to say. Okay, I'm hearing teenage rebel. Would you understand that I don't know if you know your uncle, when he was a teenager, he was a bit of a rebel. This is nice. We have the 4-leaf clover there. So that I feel that there's some luck coming your way. And this is to do with this wedding as well. So that it's going to be nice. You have a partner, very handsome, and can do everything he puts his hands to. Aren't you lucky? Oh, try not to brag, Kim. Wouldn't we all like a very handsome partner that could do everything? That's the hands on, not handsome. Oh, I said it's every girl's dream to have a handsome man who can do all the DIY around the house. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Your uncle was a rebel. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He was a rebel. Yeah. And particularly during his teenage years, I think. I'm drawn to your surname. Would you understand a fire? There was a fire, maybe when you was younger, or somebody in spirit. There was a fire. Keep it to handsome. I think your partner husband would like to be known as handsome. I don't know if there was only had one coffee. I don't know if there was a fire either when you were younger, way back, or there's a fire in spirit. Yes, a fire. Was that to somebody in spirit, or when you was younger? Also, I don't know if you know somebody, this is quite random, who's had maybe had plastic surgery or had some sort of surgery either by choice or okay, this is what I'm feeling. So there's somebody there was a fire, and then somebody had, when you was little, there was a fire, and then somebody had reconstruction surgery or something like that. Feels like somebody was very damaged by a fire, either their skin or something like that. Would you understand somebody around you now that, or maybe to do with this fire, I don't know, that had some sort of skin problem afterwards? That's what I'm getting. There's some concern about somebody's skin. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, thank you for confirming that. Okay, your mum's hands, right? Yes, because I got scarring. Yeah. Okay, I did get the scarring. I thought it was on the face, but it's on the hands. And is your mum still with us? Okay, yeah, this is what your uncle is bringing through. I don't know if your uncle is your mum's brother, or if that's another side of the family, but it's just, oh, she's now in spirit. Okay, so I must have your mother and your uncle. I don't know if they are siblings, or that's sometimes it can be, or it could be another side of the family. So you've got your mum and your uncle here. Okay. Okay, they're going on about something something to do with your uncle. I don't know if your uncle and your mum got on, but there's some sort of burden that I feel that this is the prison. When your uncle was in prison, it was a real burden, saying a real burden to the family. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if there was some sort of part of the family felt ashamed, but then part of the family were like going to see him or desperate to get him out. I feel your mum may have been the one that was like trying to help him, perhaps going to see him. I don't know. But then there was shame on another side of the family, ashamed, shall we say. Don't know if you know the name Deborah. So regarding this, because this is what it was, an embarrassment. Yeah, okay. But I feel that I don't know, we did go to visit him. Okay, thank you. Thanks for confirming that. So because it feels like the saying about the prison now, I feel that would you understand you'd like more people to visit you at home? Is it that you don't have many people come round and you? Okay, right, okay. Your uncle knew a Debbie. Okay, thank you. I just feel that you said you didn't go out much, but this wedding feels like it's a good start. If it's coming up quite soon, I don't know, but it's a good chance to meet up with people. I don't know at this wedding if you can perhaps say, "Oh, come round to my house." I just feel like your mom would like people to come round to see you, rather than they understand that you're not really that bothered about going out much or whatever. But it's like people coming to see you in your home, so you don't feel so like I'm stuck in. That's what I'm feeling from your mum and your uncle. You do need to get out more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But also it's like inviting people to come to see you, because I'm sure, very much sure, that your uncle really appreciated these family members coming to see him, and I feel that you would appreciate seeing family members as well. You're not that bothered. I don't have the energy some days. Okay, well, just consider, your mum's saying, and your uncle, just consider asking people to come to see you for a change, because I think it would really uplift you. And because your uncle and your mum, that they're really, they're really getting on well now. They're really a tight unit. They're going on like this. He was always writing to us. They're a really tight unit. And I feel that what with this wedding coming up, whatever the situation with your wider family, they'd like your own whole family to be a tight unit. And they'd like people, I don't know, going to each other's houses, not all the time, but every now and again, maybe special events like weddings, birthdays, Christmas. They would like you all to be like together, a tight unit. And we're talking about cousins and all sorts, if that's possible. So yeah, this is about supporting each other as a family, and we don't feel ashamed of each other. We stick up for each other. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you are a really close family, but you could see each other a lot more, because these days we all sort of we can fall out. Your mum hated family risks. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So you're a very strong family, but you could see each other a bit more, even if it's, I don't know, telephone. Even I know the telephone is a bit old fashioned these days, but rather than texting and doing Messenger and Facebook, actually going to see each other, because I do feel that some of your family members live reasonably close to you. But this wedding, this is what they're going on about. This wedding will be a good chance to really catch up. But after that, don't go back to, everybody go back to their old ways of, like, Facebook or whatever. They just want people to be in touch with each other a lot more. Let's see what else we've got for you, Kim. Opportunity. There's no, yes, we all live close. Well, there, you've got no excuse, have you? Opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. Well, that's nice. And we did have the 4-leaf clover. So I feel there's some lucky, the lucky opportunity could be to do with this wedding. I do feel this wedding is very important. And maybe one of you, like your cousins or something to do with your uncle's family. I do feel that, I don't know whether it's a job or something new, or I do feel that there's something you might hear at the wedding, and it's like set you off on a bit of a different path. So yeah, keep your eyes and ears open at the wedding. And they're showing me dancing and a blue dress. I don't know if you've got a blue dress or you bought your dress yet. A blue dress. And doing your hair a bit nice. And it just feels very nice. Maybe I feel that your uncle actually wants to be talked about. So I don't know if there's some family members, cousins, this is more extended family. I don't know if there's still some shame there. Blue and green, yeah. I don't know if there's a bit of shamefulness there regarding your uncle. He doesn't want to be regarded like that now. So maybe there could be a conversation about your uncle. Because whatever he did, he regrets it. And he's just glad that there's nobody in the family like that, whatever he did like that now. But I feel he wants to be forgiven. Whatever he did, I feel he wants to be forgiven. Is there anything else? Because we've got 4 minutes left. Let me just see. Yeah, you've been looking at blue and green. Yeah, blue dress. It could be turquoisey. Hair up, possibly up. And also like, I don't know. I know he does. He tried changing, but it was too late. Well, I feel like he wants to say he's for sorry. That's good. He's forgiven. But I feel maybe his if he has children, I don't know. Or I keep hearing cousins. I feel there's some family members that could do with forgiving him. And I think there needs to be a conversation, not to be brushed under the carpet. That's what he's saying. Regarding the wedding, I've got rings. I don't know if you have your mum's rings or you wear them or you're thinking of buying a ring. I keep going like this. It feels like possibly diamonds, sparkly rings. He has children. Yeah, just look for that, around that. Okay, yeah. So if his children are going to this wedding, then perhaps you could talk to them about him. And you could say, oh, this weird woman on Facebook was going on about uncle. Oh, dear, bless. Anyway, so something about sparkly rings. Either maybe, yes, I have my mum ring, thinking of getting a ring. Ah, okay, with her ashes in. Right, so that maybe that could be what they're saying. Yeah, okay. And I think that's about it there, Kim. Yeah. Oh yeah, and because of the your mum's hands got burnt, didn't you? Yeah. She's very aware of that. I don't know if the ring that she had and her hands bothered her, because that's what I tell you what I was getting. I felt drawn to Pete Burns. You know how he had all his plastic surgery. That's what they were showing me. Pete Burns. That's what they were showing me, and a slight disfiguration. That's how spirit were working with me today. But I feel your mum was conscious about her hands after the fire. Anyway, so I'll leave your uncle and your mum's love with you. And yeah, it feels very positive. No, it never bothered it. You could see the scarring more in the summer. Okay, so Pete, yeah, that's how spirit work with us. It's really funny. Oh dear, bless you. And you can't take the cleaning. Somebody who likes cleaning. Was it your mum that liked cleaning? Somebody who was a bit obsessed about cleaning and housework. Was it your mum? Anyway, I've got somebody here that likes cleaning. Your partner. Oh yeah, you said that, didn't you? I think you said that. Yeah, okay, your partner. Okay. Also, me and my mum had cleaning jobs. Ah, okay, that's where it is. I've got the cleaning going on there. So I'll leave the love with you. I think your partner. Oh, right. Okay, thank you. So I think my time's up now. Then I'll leave the love with you, Kim. And good luck for the future. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time at 10 o'clock. Bye.